So I'm staying in this Airbnb that I bought. Really, it's a house that I plan to turn into an Airbnb. It's a deep lot, and I plan to add it like a RV vintage motor home for a second unit in the back. I want to take you on a tour though of the property, show you what I got myself into, because I spent $435,000 on this 550 square foot house. And I want you to tell me, I'm going to tell you my plans. I want you to tell me what you think about my plans, where I'm screwing up, if it's a good idea. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to rent this place for, and give me some feedback. Let me know if I completely blew it up or if I'm on the right track. If you got some ideas, let me know, because I got to get this thing operational. I got to get it cash flowing. So I want to take you on the tour of the property. Tell me what you think I need to do, and let's go check it out. Come on. Okay, here's the kitchen. It's a small house, and look at that, it's the smallest stove in the world, right? I'm thinking about moving that over and maybe putting some extra cabinets in there or something. It's throwing me off with that door that opens there. So got to figure something out there as far as getting this kitchen a little bit more, not so clumsy. It's got the plug right behind where it's at though to plug it in. So in the kitchen, it's got this small table here. I don't know if you think that's adequate, or should I do something else there? There's not a lot of room, you know, so a small table makes sense in that effect. And then there's this big window here. So, but maybe you could get like 3 people on that table, 4. And that's about it, which, okay, cool. Let me know what you think about that. Shelves, all pretty cool. I was thinking about staging those like to make it more decorative than functional, because, you know, I mean, I'll put some dishes up in these cabinets, but I don't think they need that much dishes and things like that. So I was thinking about putting some coastal decorations, some sort of staging to just bring up the ambience, the feel in here a little bit. And that's pretty much what I got. Formica countertops, I'd like to have granite, but I think that works. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm thinking about renting it out for a season, for a year, and then maybe doing some not necessary upgrades, but just like nice to have instead of need to have. So I think that's gonna work for my first year. But let me know what you think, okay? No, Travis, you need to completely forget that. You need to go on granite, and that's gonna make all the difference in the world. Fine, let me know. You say it, I might just do it. So here's the bedrooms. The previous owner was going to put it into like an Airbnb vacation rental pool. So he put in new mattresses already and left the bed frames and stuff. I'm thinking I'm good with that. Got new pillows, new small mattresses. You know, I think we're good. Box springs, the flooring in here is pretty new. So I was thinking maybe just like a nice little runner carpet type thing in here. It's got window units, probably put a couple pictures on the wall and give it a little bit of a coastal feel. It's a small bedroom here, but it works, you know. So, and my goal is to have this like on the more affordable side than luxury side. So there's plenty of luxury properties, you know, swimming pools, right on the beach, stuff like that. They're, you know, $4,000 or $5,000, $2,000 a night. All, you know, the sky's the limit. But, you know, I'm planning on renting this one for $150 a night, more or less. Here's the living room. It's got a small TV on the wall. It's already wired up. So I think I'm just going to leave that there as is and just let it roll. It's got 2 windows there, which, hey, I'm not moving windows, so that's cool. That little window unit seems to be doing the trick in this room. Think about putting some sort of nice like fish, you know, like they do on Etsy. I've seen like metal, steel, like cutouts of like fish and things. So I was thinking putting that on that wall there, and then a couple like when they walk in the door, something on this wall to just really say, hey man, we made it. We're on the coast. Woohoo! So let me know what you think here. Want to get your opinion on this door. I think that's a need to do type of thing. So it's got, this is the entrance, this is the front door. It's got like the doggy door there that's been duct taped. You know, this hardware is looking pretty ratchet there too. So, I mean, the door, you know, I figure front door, first impression type thing. Really probably need to get that squared away. So, I don't know, if you walked up to that front door, would you say, I don't know what you'd say. Tell me what you'd say if you walked up to that front door and you saw like all that going on, you know, strange. You know, my first thought was like, man, I'm gonna have like critters trying to sneak in, or who knows what, or he already had critters trying to sneak in. Oh man, I'm gonna get a splinter on that doorknob. No telling. So I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna replace that door and probably replace that light there because it's rusted. You know, Ocean's right there, so plenty of salt air, rusting things. I think even the plastic chairs are getting rusted. So anyway, that's something I think I'm gonna work on. I think the paint is good in here though. It's pretty recent, fresh. So I think I'm gonna leave that. Probably, what do you think about the furniture? You think I can get away with that couch, or probably need to put something different? I'm thinking I probably need to put something different. I do like the colorful rug, but I think I just like it because it's colorful. Probably gonna need to put something new in here as far as that. There's not a lot of room, you know, to go and put more furniture without blocking the windows. You know, I think that love seat's about what you can fit in here. I don't know if that can pull out into a bed, which would be kind of nice. No, it's not a pull out. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll see if I can get a couch that pulls out into a bed. Then they can fit more bodies in here. Here's a second bedroom, another window unit. Like I said, I think it's got fresh, good paint on it. Let me know what you think about the paint colors. Like I said, it's got the bed frame there. It's another new mattress. When I purchased this house, he had the old mattresses out in the front yard, you know, so he was already taking care of it. Oh, look at that little coastal decor already ready for me. So that's nice. There is no closets in any of these bedrooms, so I just realized to remember that when I saw that rack there. So let me know what you think about that. I mean, an Airbnb with no closets, that's probably pretty okay. They're not moving in, they're just staying for the weekend, so, or the week or whatever. So I think, you know, a dresser and a rack should probably do the trick. You know, this is the bathroom, one bathroom, single vanity. There's not a lot of room here. I'll give you the straight demonstration. You know, I guess I'm 6'2". I mean, I got room to move my knees. Not much though. So, but there's no other way to really do it. You know, it's just kind of a narrow space. So I think it is what it is, but let me know your thoughts. I was thinking about putting like a lighted vanity mirror here and new receptacles there, just because it looks, I don't know, like somebody like kind of looks like liquid nail, or I don't know what's going on there. So I don't really like that small circle mirror there, but maybe it'll be okay for the first season. Let me know what you think. These interior doors are a little bit, I don't know, I think it's supposed to look like that, but it doesn't look great. Then like the hinges are kind of rusted, so that might put some new towel racks, a new shower curtain. That's more like kindergarten classroom to me than coastal, but I get it. I'm cool with that. But I mean, then I see like those shower rings and I just think, how many people are taking a shower in here? Probably a lot. So I might do like a new shower rod, shower curtain, some rings. If I can get that light replaced, I might do that fairly easily. You know, maybe keep the door and put some new hinges and knobs, fixtures on it. This one doesn't look too bad, but I guess while I'm at it, I can do them all, you know. Looking at the rest of them, yeah, they're all kind of matching. You know, the doorknobs have that same look to them, but I don't want to get in and go too crazy because, like I said, I need to get it rented and moving. So back to the kitchen. So let me know what your thoughts were on that and on the inside, and let's go outside. I'll show you the outside of the property and let me know what you think I should do out here. First thing, tell me what you think about the yellow paint. I'm gonna give you a view from the front. Like, if you see the windows, they just look kind of like faded, like, I don't know, blemished, if you will, I guess. So I'm thinking, what color can I put on there that will make, I mean, the windows seem to be functioning just fine. You know, it's more of a cosmetic thing, but I'm just trying to figure out if there's a better color than the yellow that will maybe, or maybe the trim color would be the key, you know, maybe not white trim, something that goes along with that. They kind of look copper, you know, bronze to me. So if there's a better color for that, maybe we can together, we're in this together, you and me, and we can figure that out as far as what color might be better. What do you think about the lattice trim? I think I'm going to leave it at least for the first year and kind of take it from there. I have no idea what that satellite's for up there, but I see that cable running into the house, and that's where the TV's at, so not sure. Could be like a pressure washing thing though. Could probably make this thing look a lot better, but it's a small house, so I think a paint job could probably do quite a bit to really make it pops. Definitely at least like first impression type of thing, you know, like, hey, pull up, you selected this Airbnb on the internet, never seen it before, you're hoping it's great, you roll up, it's got a fresh coat of paint, looks clean. So I'm thinking a new coat of paint, like, you know, I don't see anything that needs to be pressure washed back here. Really the paint job looks pretty good. It's just those windows that kind of, you know, and the grass, of course, too. It needs a little landscaping love, and the deck, you know, could probably use a little paint job too, as far as those, you know, the railing along the deck and stuff. You know, it's got a little paint from the seagulls and the pelicans, but I don't know if that really flies, so that looks like a little rusted. That light fixture's looking a little rusted. Even the drip edge on the roof, that metal there is looking a little rusted, so a little bit of paint can help with all that. This might be one of those houses where, you know, just the proximity to the salt air, the ocean, you know, it might need a paint job every year or two just to keep it fresh and somewhat protected. I mean, look, even the wood is rusting here, folks, so it shows you how close we are to the ocean. No, the wood's not really rusting. What do you think about these flowers? Kind of like it, man. I think it looks pretty good. But you know, so the previous owner still got his RV here, and I'm thinking about pulling this one out and putting it at my RV park to rent out, but then putting like a vintage motorhome in that same spot basically, and having that as like a second unit, rental unit here, you know, and then trim the palm trees up, trim these trees up, and just kind of have it as like a little tucked away oasis type of thing. Let me know what you think about that ideal. Think it'll fly? Think it'll work? Think it's not a good ideal? Hey, I'll take all the help you guys can give me. So, and then this thing here, I don't know what it is. The lawn guys are gonna come mow the grass, and I'm gonna ask them to tear that down and take it away too. So, got some plumbing, electrical. That's the house though. Let me know what you think about these window units too. If you walked into your Airbnb and it had window units, does it bother you? Do you care? Or is it okay, you know? Another thing too, you know, I'm parked here on the just grass, and then there's no concrete there, but that's just for the cell phone tower. The neighbors kind of have some, you can see where the survey markers are. They've got concrete driveways over there to park on. This neighbor here doesn't. It's got some gravel. The one next door's got some gravel, but the ones across the street, the new construction, are all concrete. So my question is, you think we're good with not having concrete there? Or should I at least do gravel? Or should I go all out and do concrete? My thought is kind of leave it alone, but then if I do anything, I think I would do a gravel for this year. I'd then maybe go concrete down the line, you know, when I gotta put more money. The most expensive thing I'm planning on or thinking about doing is replacing the window units and putting mini splits. But let me know your thoughts on that. And then just kind of trying to make the front a little more inviting. Maybe put some landscaping here in the beds. Same thing over there. Let me know what you think. That's the Airbnb that I paid $435,000 for. And I'd really like to know what you guys think. What I should do, what I shouldn't do, what's worth the money, what's not worth the money. If you were to rent this as an Airbnb, would you be good with what you walked into? What would make you happy for 150 bucks a month or 150 bucks a night? And let me know. Okay, so I'm sitting back at the small table in the small kitchen in the small house. And let me know what you think about the whole property, and let's talk about the numbers a little bit. Because if the numbers work, it all works. So this property, I plan to rent it for $150 a night, approximately. So I figure simple math is on the weekends, I should probably have it rented out in general. Some will be 3-day weekends, some will be 4, some will be 2-day weekends, some will be like Memorial Day type weekends. So the prices will be higher on some of those and lower maybe on some of those. But average out, hopefully $150. And some weekends it may be empty, but averaged out, let's say 2 days a week it's rented out. Times 52 weeks a year, that's 104 days a year. Then I'm pretty sure I had no problem having this rented out. So that's 150 times 104, 15,000. We're just gonna say 15,000. It's probably about 15.5. Doesn't cover the mortgage. Does it? No, doesn't. 3, 6, 9, 12. Because the mortgage is $2,400 a month. So hopefully I have it rented out more than that, or for more money than that. What if we go to 200? I don't know, guys. Let me know. You think I'll be able to pull it off? Even if I put the motorhome in the back, that would double it. If I could rent that for the same price I could rent this, 15,000 times 2 is 30,000. That pretty much covers the mortgage right there. $2,500 a month. It's $30,000 a year for the mortgage. Let me know what your thoughts. Maybe I'm too cheap on the rent. Maybe it'll be rented out more than I think. Maybe it breaks even a little bit. Maybe it loses a little bit. Let me know what you think. Keep you posted on how this goes. Thanks for checking out the video.